So in this video, I'll discuss using the Excel macro recorder and what happens if you use absolute references versus relative references. So I'm going to go to the Developer tab, and I'm not going to check Use Relative References to start off. I'm going to record a macro. And since this is absolute, I'm going to do Control A, then Control Shift A, and click OK to get this recording. So what I'm going to do is in cell B1, I'm going to type Jan. Then in cell C1, I'm going to type February. Then in cell D, I'm going to type March. And then I'm going to go back over to cell B1 and stop the recording. So let's suppose I add a new sheet, and I'm going to run this Control Shift A. You can see that it does that appropriately. If I did this anywhere else, like just clicked on cell EM10, for example, and then ran it again, you can see that it's going to do BCD right there. Let me add a new sheet, and let me record a new macro, this time using relative references. And I will this time do Control Shift R for this one. And do the same thing. So January, February, March, and then in there, stop the recording. And then let's suppose I ran it. So if I select cell A3 and then did Control Shift R, you can see that now it will put that relative to wherever I ended. So if I moved over here, it'll put it there, just one cell over. And then if we go into the developer itself, so if I go open up Visual Basic, we can look at modules that we've created. So we've got two macros here. This is the relative or the absolute one. So you can see that it specifically calls out what cells. And then this one is using relative because it's doing active cell offset instead of active cell formula R1C1, specifying a range that's just one cell. Whereas here it's doing offset with active cell instead of range.